to the PNAX Report.
PNAX Report. PNAX Report.
The PNAX Report.
PNAX Report.
PNAX Report.
Live, only on
Reported right here on this particular platform. So Abranti be your friend is Shadrack. Abranti, you know what happened, and at the TN said this particular young man or called Westall Small here in Accra say or call. Na kono na osi okoko tuto nyemi bia odi be tukwan odi be ma ni nuaba and otukwan odi be ma ni nuaba because he even had like some few days and the next day he was leaving but okoye no akoto ni wusu. I know so the Christian fraternity will say hey ya no obi anye ne ye it is time and you see and Nyankopon so na say was so okona here oko. Now, in regards to this particular issue, the Ghana police swore and also updated the general public, said they are going to get to the root of this. They are not going to spare any person. If the people, the security men and the policemen, if they are found culpable, the law is going to deal with them. And we also got to know, sir, this particular young man who he picture on the screen, he happens to be a friend is saying. A relative of gospel musician Perpetua DDA. That's why yesterday we saw the likes of Dinah Hamilton and also Baba Christie comforting this particular gospel musician Perpetua DDA who has lost his brother. Now today the police is out the new release and they are saying that they have details as to the death and even what happened at Westall Small proud to this particular young man's death. And this particular report is shocking because proud to some of the misconceptions and never outside so be ABB we should blame this this is allaying all things and our people and some of the arguments among former said this was a premeditated plan. It's not so per what is going on. I mean about what I say about what is happening.
Okay, so currently with this Abrantea a friend is Shadrack Elu I chemu say oko Westall Small so dida I chema say ade chepenu oko Germany na say wabe German burger but enyambe mu no baby asem ni esi ye no Westall Small say work Accra Kaswa Quantum Point so na currently no Westall's management aba be confirm say issue no esi wo ho and they've even stated the day and the time esi ye and in their press release was say incident at Westall's Mall on Monday 30th January 2023. So, meka yensem ni bi omode by or say the management of Westall's Mall hereby confirms that an incident occurred on its premises in the afternoon of Monday, January 30th, 2023, which unfortunately resulted in a fatality. International say, Monday no. Week we Monday na asem ni esi Westall's Mall hono. Na ye chema by eyewitness and mall security personnel account at approximately 3:15 p.m. on January 30th, 2023, a visitor was confronted by a police officer and asked to present his bag for examination. The police officer ostensibly suspected the customer, a young man between 25 and 30 years, of possessing drugs or banned substances. The account indicates that the young man hesitated, removed something from his bag and swallowed it as the policeman approached him. International say yechirema wo eyewitness amanfobia na atwa mwahia ene security personnel or what more hot ni chirema asem ni si beye awia nwumrem or 3:15 mu ho baby and asem ni si na de koba ye na se abrante ni epiefi mu ho na oba no ena chese police ni na try say oben no na eho no mu se abrante e de nsa hye ne bag mu a weyi bibie fi ne bag mu a wa mene abran na chese police ni eba be hia no ena to say Westall's Mall 24-hour security surveillance system captured footage of the police apprehending the young man as well as other man who accompanied him as they headed for the main entrance of the mall. In an attempt to handcuff the young man, a struggle between the parties ensued while the police officer tried to handcuff him. It's brought police ni wa branch na or try say or approaching who's a branch na bibi almost suspect say he has a drug or something. Into no a branch ni bibi fin the bag mo de share na room no. The police tried say or the handcuff ebegu ne nsa. Okay. That this is the eyewitness reporter a free Westall Small ban. But me I am in Nakakra, but I'll talk about it later. Okay. He says he eventually handcuffed but stopped struggling and he was eventually handcuffed but stopped struggling and appeared unwell after that. The police subsequently removed the cuffs from his hand. The mall security arranged for transportation for him to be taken to the facility on site. Suddenly, he was pronounced dead by medics upon arrival. The Wager District Police have since retrieved the body of the deceased. The management of West Ilfracombe is shocked by this ill-fated incident. We convey our sincerest condolences to the deceased family as we trust that the police will handle the matter further. Assistant asset manager no Edin Sashasi. Now looking at this reporter Aban, it's kind of confusing. When will be OPA or suspected say okra drugs, and you are trying to approach the person that way you be biashin obey na the handcuffs eguninsa. So you didn't say anything. This is a pair the reporter meme kind and no. There's a police try so obey handcuffing eventually no or handcuffing the guy I feel more handcuffing now. What happens to all of a sudden say why a week and then trying to take him to the hospital is confusing. Personally, because I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But Obia Baba they also suspect say okra drugs.
Yeah.
Oh Ben, anyway, be in the bag machine. Nobody knows because he's coming from a more. It could be anything.
You see, the thing about, you see, first of all, let's say the truth. The reason why most of the time these kind of things are caused police for they are supposed to call people, any person be a say or a suspect in anything is because the malls and places like that a particular place are usually drug transaction.
Okay.
Ati to pay we are toa na ebi onu nipa na meet me at the mall. Upe bibi ato na ebi illegal meet me at the mall. Say more na dey so. Ya no be afa ne kwan. So the police is high on alert there, but they kind of cray. The reason why what we are learning is that the reason why most of these things do happen is some people see you or maybe so boys no mobile home be chilling near there no. And you be bag na we woman. They will not even take you through the right procedure. Some people allegedly and hypothetically, some people will even move further. Okay, my discussing trying to I say And also one thing our police for can and the West for more air can I think they will say in the 270 say comply with the police. Let me say something. Ghana ha uti church room na police need stop you. What happens?
Ujina
what happens? Usually I have church for drivers on here. Let's take bribery out.
Police need
let me give you a hand. Abrochi uti ke muna police need stop usi pe boat to ekun. If you like to be boat to ekun. Police need stop you pay the until you license be catch. Police need stop you pay. First of all, you stop, you put up the ignition, then you put your hands on the steering wheel. Now as you lean on the steer, then you watch the side mirror till the police come. Police need instruct you say, your friend is saying, you need to leave with your hands in the air and just one opening the door. Or catch yourself a license, you have to use one of your hands to take the license from your friend is saying, or dash bonus. You see, the rules are different because people are entitled to guns. First Amendment in US just said you need to carry a gun. But Ghana has said police need to stop argue. So we need to have that thing say, regardless, say when you're correct, then please, police need to stop you. Just comply. Me police need to stop him. It could be anything. Some they can't call him, right? Some me call officer. If anything, these security people, it could be anything. If you know, say, and your fault, you shouldn't. Now, you've seen we or drugs, which means mimi tombiana mimi you so. It's me say me nom drugs then I can subject myself to a drug test. Abrochi crutch, a children, even Ghana here, or more sadly they tested alcohol, if anything, pH percent alcohol, so. Just comply. If this guy had complied,
yes,
that is it.
Yeah.
And even let me ask you something. One of the whereby you say video nearby, you say our West still small in him.
Yeah.
And all of these things were happening. The guy was from West. The guy was at ShopRite in him. So we know say the guy came from ShopRite. Now you funny say work was ShopRite. Now background now you are supposed to show what you bought and the receipt to the person.
Yeah.
And the security man has every right
No, Nana, you know,
to call you and quest.
You know,
I'm not justifying the guy's death, but to prevent further cases like this, we need to alert people. What I said, that resistance thing, yenjai. Guy, your if you say German policeman and stop, na go beat my ass. You be bunny to ekuno. To stop further cases like this, no, let's learn to adapt. And I don't blame him because I'm saying audio be yeah, but cancer story no some audio be cry echo out. Yache a brand TBA. So a brand any no. Basically, now on and on spread the message or a doctor now. Okay, sa audio. UTB yache no. So we just need to comply. And yes, our depths